Bill, you could do your makeup on this thing.
This is actual refuse.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So today, got an engine and transmission. Somewhat of a mystery deal. So for a work trip, I was out in Houston at one of our warehouses, and I saw this literally pretty much exactly like this up on a pallet rack somewhere. We didn't really have time to take a good hard look at it, but I asked one of the guys, like, you know, what's the story on that? Because we're not an automotive company by any stretch of the imagination, so this was very out of place. And the story was, you know, so-and-so was going to use it on their project, so-and-so was going to use it on their project. It was there for like 10 years. And basically the guy at the end of the conversation was just like, yeah, honestly, if you pay shipping, you can have it. I could tell it was an LS. I couldn't really tell what transmission. I couldn't tell what size. Like I said, I didn't really have the time. But it was like $170 to ship it here. And so now I'm going to dig into it, figure out exactly what I got. It's definitely a 6-liter, so I'll flip the camera around here. So you can see right here the 6-liter casting mark. So it's definitely either an LQ4 or an LQ9. Once we pull the heads, we'll know, because the only way to tell the difference, at least from my research, between an LQ4 and an LQ9 is whether it has flat top pistons or dished pistons. So we'll be able to tell that once we pull it off. So today we're going to get it out of the truck, get it onto an engine stand, and excuse me, hopefully pull the oil pan off and check the bottom end, make sure it's good. We'll probably do a quick compression test before we pull the heads, and maybe even pull the heads today to see what engine we actually truly got here. The oil pan's definitely been off of it at least once. I can tell because half the bolts are missing. So hopefully that didn't, you know, indicate that there was some sort of problem. In addition, there was also a 4L80 transmission, which is an absolute score. I wasn't sure what transmission was going to be on it. But super stoked with this combo. Most likely my guess is that it's gonna be an LQ4 because it was more common, but you know, we'll see. Obviously it's missing a bunch of stuff. It was missing like the intake manifold. It's only got one set of exhaust manifolds on it. It does have the water pump, but no other accessories. You know, we'll see what else is missing off this thing, but internally I'm hoping it's all pretty much there. But to be honest, for $170, like, cores of these two are worth more than that, so I'm pretty ecstatic about it. Engine's on the stand. We're gonna pull the drain plug, see if there's any oil in it. I have no idea.
No. Intake.
Yeah, it's freaking on there. What the hell? There it goes. Okay. There's no oil in this engine.
Dry.
Good sign. Oh, free.
Easy.
Easy. Yeah. That's a relief. Well, I mean, one good sign at least. Okay, so engine turns freely. Okay, so we pulled all the plugs out. Ironically enough, one of them was a Fomoco spark plug. One of them, I don't even know how it was firing, so it looks like number 7 right here. Don't even have a tip. So that's pretty hilarious, but we're gonna do a compression test, see if this thing has compression. We started testing compression, and I quickly realized that my tool's just honestly worn out. It's got the rubber on it is pretty dry rotted, so it was having trouble sealing up. And on top of that, we were spinning the engine manually. I think ideally we would hook a starter up to this and run it, you know, 80 that time, turn the engine as if it was actually starting, and then also get a thread-in style compression tester. We were getting air pushed out of every single cylinder, so there is at least some compression there. There's no catastrophic failure, but there could be some significant wear.
Yeah, that's true. It's basically free.
Yeah, $170.
Set lowered expectations.
Oh yeah, I had 0 expectations. Oh god. Is that thing like set to 1 or something like that?
No, I was just going slow because that does not feel like it's good.
Well, we're pull it out. I mean, we're gonna have to tap that hole anyway.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
like that.
Somebody put the wrong size into
Here,
that.
a 9 over here.
Somebody put the wrong size freaking bolt into that hole is what it was.
And they drilled it in, or they
Smacked in there. That's what I was saying. That's not even a factory bolt. Okay,
Jeez.
so these two, we got 10s, 2 10s. Although we need to cut that thing open and see what's inside of it. All right, let's see what this thing looks like on the inside of here. Oh. There's no chunks in the pan.
That's not terrible.
Well, we can pull the windage tray off and see what the bottom end looks like.
Is this voodoo, Greg? Do you use impact on this?
Voodoo?
Yeah.
Bad juju?
People see the video, they're gonna cringe. I'm gonna pull the pickup tube. Is that okay?
Yeah. How's it look? There's nothing catastrophically failed, right?
Not that I can tell.
Nothing broken.
All right, that's good. The bottom end on here seems to look okay. There's nothing catastrophically failed or obvious. What we're doing right now is trying to figure out how much of a builder it is and whether we need to actually, do rings, rod bearings, those types of things. So, I don't know that we're going to make that full determination today. We're just checking for anything catastrophic. And then we'll probably wrap it up and put it into storage until we figure out what to do with this thing. Tin snip this thing open and see if there's anything weird inside the oil filter. All right, what do you got there, Bill? What are you thinking? Pretty clean?
It's thick, but I don't see any metal in it.
It's good.
No. Oh, that's from. You see the paint? That's from cutting it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's sludge.
Yeah, sludge.
Then I can pull this out and pull these pleats apart, but nothing too obvious. I mean, it had a purulator on it, so I mean, it's good to go. All right, and everything looks good on the bottom end, so we're just gonna put the windage tray and the pickup tube and the oil pan back on, and then we'll flip it over and pull some heads to work its way out through this guy. It just helps bleed, like for bleeding purposes, for the coolant. Nice.
Dang it.
Fun, but it's weak.
Oh, you're gonna have to take this one off too, Bill. We gotta take that whole unit off, unfortunately.
I know. Okay, it just popped up.
What? But pulling the head off.
Can't just bend it out of the way.
I mean, you could. That thing's like $30.
Is it really?
Break it, yeah.
My steam port.
Although I'll probably do the same thing as I did on the Mustang one, and I'll get the full cross.
Oh.
It's a little more efficient. Very critical. Go in reverse order of which it is torqued, so not to get head warpage. Yeah, like right there. Yeah, that'll work.
It's like they designed it like that.
Yep. And we'll see if this thing even wants to come off easily. Oh, nice. You're able to turn that pretty easily.
piece of head gasket material. It could have had a blown head gasket. This was
This is number
four. Yeah. This could be the one that's dead potentially.
This is clogged as well.
Yeah, there's wow.
Like they were trying to put sealer in there.
Oh yeah. Head gasket in a can or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, so we got the head off of it. And honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, there's a bunch of like crud in here. We think what might have happened is that it blew a head gasket because the head gasket had some of its material coming off in one of the cylinders. And we looked right here, and this coolant passage is pretty clogged up. We're wondering if maybe they tried to put a head gasket in a can and try to like seal that up, and then I don't know, maybe at that point it sealed the fate of this thing. It kept overheating. Who knows? But all the cylinders look good. So one thing we check for is what's called ring ridge, where you kind of feel through here to see if there's any wear on the cylinder wall where the ring tops out at. And there's nothing. We feel nothing here. And then also you could see kind of the factory cross hatching, which is a really good sign as well. I think we're just gonna be able to pull these pistons out, dingle ball the cylinders, and put it back together with new bearings, and hopefully be good to go. And the one other thing we observe here is that this is an LQ4 engine, not an LQ9 engine. You can see how these pistons are dished right here. That makes a lower compression ratio, thus less horsepower. The higher performance is the LQ9, and it would have been a completely flat top there. Okay, done putting the head back on, oil pan back on. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Okay, that was easy. All right, engine's tucked away. We don't know quite what we're gonna do with it yet. We'll figure something out. Like, subscribe. Thanks for following.